I call this the cigarette interview because this is gonna last as long as a cigarette. See, my mind's been so implemented by seeing the guy with the wig on that's doing something with nothing. Do this all the time, and it's not perfect. So, and Milwaukee's best because I'm the best because I'm an asshole. So I'm going to run down some things on this very short cigarette podcast because somehow I have to do this with being in a situation that I'm living in right now. And so, side facts: when people get worried about me leaving, going somewhere, it's just like, no, I got a lot of things to do and some dreams. So I really need to work about 70, 80 hours a week and able to fund this and quit drinking. This is why my mindset's changing and rewiring it, doing my thing. And I'm starting this website called bILLY Entertainment, and Billy Ray doing this entertainment thing, trying to figure out how to do this how I do. And the basis of the website is I'm trying to learn more about social media streaming and help underdog artists and people so will do their thing. And I'm you know there's I could, if it's all in my head, if I wrote it out, it'd probably be 1,000 pages of how it could help the community. But this is how it's starting off, I guess. And well, we're gonna talk about how where it was. So my resume is long, and I'm not gonna really get into it because I could really get into it and explain a lot of things that I did. But I sat a long time in a 10 by 10 by myself, and I thought about what I'm gonna do because I really can't do much anymore because I really fucked up my whole completely life because I really did a lot of things, and I have a lot of knowledge, and I really could do it better than what I'm doing right now. But I'm doing what I do right now because I love what I'm doing. And but the book Shantaram, I read it. I started reading a lot. I read a lot of books. And I came home, want to be a starving chef, and I still do this music thing. This is like my first podcast, and actually putting my face on it because I started. Um, I become very popular on SoundCloud as a ghost because I never did videos. I never did that. I just did audio, and I got 3 head concussions, and I kept doing it, so I kind of fucked up everything, and have not wanted to touch it since till now. And to make sure everything you hit the ducks in a row and everything works out right. Well, a positive mindset, good vibes will create a good domino effect into success and succeeding. And the way I work is, I act crazy because I, I like to fight and I can defend myself. So I use a more strategic way of pushing people away, and it's just like, hey, I got a lot of shit going on, and I need to be doing more things with my life so I can get out of my situation I am in. And it's something down where I have to work 80 hour weeks for 6 months to a year. It might not have to be 80, it might can be 60. It just depends how I put time into finding what I'm doing and the time I'm investing in my life. Because everybody has dreams, everybody has goals, everybody you cannot be mad at somebody for wanting to better themselves. So that's why you support them and you help them. And there's a lot of good people around in my life, and I would never do anything to hurt them. And I push people away, and I don't necessarily like talking about things because I get very tempered, and like it seems like I'm yelling at somebody, but I just get passionate at the moment. So anyway, what I'm getting at is with all the EDM songs I'm dropping lately, trying to, and I'm to a particular goal. I learned how to change my program, or no, use my program in a different way that I create music on. So I'm gonna chop and screw it. Then I'm gonna put my lyrics freestyling on it. So this is what I'm going on, and everybody thinks I'm ooh this and that, and I'm just like, You can talk all the shit you want because I'm really not that person. I'm a lot better than I used to be. I used to be a lot more fucked up. I wouldn't go home and work on a hobby that I'm trying to better myself on. All right, I might get a little bit into it and I spend more time on it, and I go to bed later, and it gets irritating and annoying that people want to critique my name and criticize me. But I don't get offended. I try to be humble because the past 5 years of my life sucked, but I also realize I shouldn't be here right now doing this for another 3.5 more years. There's, I made a 5 year plan. Well, I had a lot of time to think. I wrote every single night for about 4 hours a night. Like, I don't even want to look at it because I was recovering from 3 concussions that I got within a month. And that's why I had mental breakdown, and that's why I'm very like precautious about what I do, because everything's about safety. Because at the end of the day, you want to go home to your family, and you want to grow yourself and grow your family and dream and become something. Like, I'm no perfect person. Like, no perfect person. I'm a pile of shit at the end of the day if you really sum me down on a piece of paper. And that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. So people don't have to look at me like that anymore. Done.